This is Arpita Mitra from Art Mania Worldwide. और आर्ट मेनिया वर्ल्डवाइड अपने रेगुलर टॉक शो आर्ट की बातें लेके फिर से हाजिर है एक नए हस्ती के साथ, एक नए आर्टिस्ट के साथ। लेकिन उसके पहले उनसे मिलवाने से पहले जिन्होंने अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कीजिए आर्ट की बातें को और आर्ट मेनिया वर्ल्डवाइड को। और हम मिलते हैं, स्वागत करते हैं हमारे आज के गेस्ट नितिका शर्मा जी, जिन्होंने विशाखापट्टनम से हमें ज्वाइन किया है। सो नितिका जी, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे इस टॉक शो में जिसका नाम है आर्ट की बातें।
थैंक यू सो मच मैम।
Okay, so Nitika, you participated in one of our an exhibition that we organized, an online exhibition, and you showcased a beautiful works of yours. So first of all, I would like to know about your little bit childhood. Like, how did you get this idea that you are an artist from inside, and you recognized yourself as artist, and you wanted to come to this field only?
Actually, I got this skill from my mother. Since from my childhood, I'm very much interested in art. My mother is also a very good artist, but during that time, there is not much opportunities for the people to participate and get name and fame in the field of art. But I got everything from her.
Great.
And during school time, I always win in all the art competitions.
So that means art was there in the family and you got it inherited from the family only.
Yeah.
So that's great. That's great. So आप एक आर्टिस्ट भी हैं और एक जो आपका जो शैली है या जो the way you work. So we would like you to show some of your work so that our audience can see your works. And I would like to tell the audience that she does excellent works, excellent. I mean, इतनी realistic works ये करती हैं और I am so happy that you were part of that exhibition that we organized. So can we see some of your works?
Yeah, sure. You can see this painting.
Wow, it's looking like a photograph.
Yeah, this one is my favorite painting. It is based on teacher, as I am an art teacher in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. So the hand is a hand of a teacher, and the life of a teacher is like whole the life he was lighting the lamp of students. So this is my recent and most favorite painting which I painted. And then this is another work which I painted during the COVID time. Okay, so it was inspired by the feeling when you wake up in the morning and switch on the WhatsApp, you can find so many messages that somebody's father was died, somebody's mother was died, relatives were died. So just got a very sorrow feeling by reading those messages. I painted this work. This is another painting.
Wow, beautiful work, beautiful. And this painting is already there in the exhibition. So
Yeah,
the online exhibition. So anyone who wants to connect with Nitika Sharma ji and want her paintings to be on their walls, so do contact Art Mania Worldwide and you can see her works on our exhibition that is still there on our YouTube channel of Art Mania Worldwide. Yes. So Nitika ji, your paintings speak about your whatever is going and whatever you felt, and that is how the way you express yourself, right? So as a teacher, since you are a teacher, so as a teacher, what exactly the things that you tell your students, the guidance that you give your students? Because see, in a class of say 45 to 50 students, everyone cannot be an artist, like can do art, right? So, but they always, every child, I believe that every child has a creative mind, whether it is they can hold a brush or pencil, or in the dance form, or maybe in some way or the other. Even if it is computer, then also a person has to have a creative mind. So what exactly you tell or you guide your students when, if they have to come to this field?
See, every student is different, okay, and their interest is also different. So when we are designing the assignments in the classroom, we keep variety. So every student will get one or two assignment which they like. And like drawing subject in school plays a very important role. Actually, in indirect manner, it was developing the creative process inside the child. They don't know that maybe now, but in later in their life or in future, they will understand what creativity develops with the help of this art subject.
Right, right. So
And,
your school is
and
it
I also
CBSE?
believe that,
Is it
sorry?
CBSE board? Your school is a CBSE
Yeah,
board?
it's a CBSE. Yes, it's a CBSE board.
Okay. Now,
And I believe art is a therapy actually.
right,
Art is a therapy.
right.
So everybody used to say that when the words are not enough, then art started speaking. So sometimes I felt with the help of these art assignments, I can make out the mental status of a student. And if they are in some problem or they are facing some trouble, then we can counsel them. So it's very helpful for the children, art subject in school.
Actually, because now CBSE has also clubbed art with all the subjects, whether it is maths, whether it is social science or science, everywhere there is art related, concepts. And so focus is basically on art and the creative mind. So
Yeah, that is called as art integration.
art
What you're
integration,
talking
yes,
about, we can connect art with the subject. That is called as art
art
integration. It was
integration,
introduced 3 years before by the
yes,
CBSE, and we
yes.
are working on it.
And I think from class 6 onwards, now this has already started.
No, no, from class 3 onwards, we are
Class
taking
3
this till
onwards.
class 12. Yeah.
Right, right. So this art integration, I think it has already helped the students to explore and also to get connected with art from a very young childhood, right?
Yeah, actually, I just give you a very simple example about it. Like, suppose math subject. Okay,
Hmm.
children are having a difficulty to understand what is the area or how to remember the formula of the area. So we can connect this thing with the 10 gram. 10 gram is like a puzzle which is
Hmm.
having a 7 shapes,
Right,
and with
right,
and they have, by using those 7 shapes, they have to create some shape like a peacock or a duck or
right,
something.
right.
So I already took this assignment in class 9 and 10. So it's quite easy to understand the concept of area and remember the formula, and it's easy for them.
Right,
So
right.
it's quite helpful.
Art has actually helped because visualization helps. Visualization also helps the child to understand. If you actually keep something in front of them, and it is always they are able to understand it better
Yeah.
instead of just in writing and mugging up. So if you draw and tell, that will always help the student to understand everything better.
Yeah, actually, it is making our teaching learning process very interesting
Very
and
interesting
very
also.
helpful at the same time. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Nitika ji, you are also a writer, right?
Yeah.
So tell us something about your book that you have written.
Actually, I wrote a book, Awakening of Young Mind Through Arts. It's a kind of research. I just thought, why don't we research the art assignments which we are conducting in the classroom, how it is helpful for the children,
Hmm.
what kind of skills it develops. So, like there are so many art assignments. In a year, we conduct some 15 or sometimes we
Hmm. Hmm.
18. and it will develop creative skills, decision making, teamwork, how to complete the task within a given time. So there are so many qualities which was developed with the help of these art assignments. So I just wrote it down everything in my book Awakening of Young Minds through art. It helps a lot to develop to overall development of students.
Great. So is this book available on Amazon or any of the online platforms?
No, not yet, not yet. Actually, I dedicated this book to my art teacher, and she is no more. I'm searching her daughter. So when I will find her daughter, I will dedicate the first copy of this book. I will give to her. Afterwards, it will be available on for the sale.
Oh, that's great. That's a very noble cause for with which you have, written the book, and you are dedicating it to your art teacher. That's really, really a very, thoughtful thing that you have done. So through this YouTube channel, so if you're maybe, if she sees it and if she watches this program, then of course she will connect with you. So that is the power of social media. So we'll best wishes to you for your book.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and I would like to ask one more question regarding your. You have won lot of awards. You keep participating in international and national competitions and exhibitions from time to time. So, and you have done, I think, numerous awards for your paintings. So now what next?
Actually, I'm just waiting. My son is in now class 9 standard. When he crossed 10, afterwards I'm planning to do one exhibition. And right now I'm working on one architecture series. Generally, we Indians are very much fascinated with the foreign architecture like Eiffel Tower and other things. But actually, our India is very rich in architecture. So my goal is to paint maximum 25 to 50 paintings on Indian architecture like temples. Majorly our architecture skills we can see in temples and forts and palaces and so many lakes. So I'm working on that series. Once it will complete, then I will plan for exhibition. Let the people know how great we Indians are and how great our ancestors are. We plan to go to Switzerland, Bangkok, and other places, but we never think to go and go to see the Mahabalipuram or
Right,
a Hampi.
right.
Or there is a rich Gujarat architecture is also very rich. Rajasthan, there's so many.
So many, yes, so many places to visit. Our India is actually rich in culture and heritage. So, and people like you should come forward, and instead of, planning for outstation visits like outside India, they should first explore India first, because there are
India first, yes.
so many areas and the beauty and the culture that we have. If you move from one place to another, even if you move from one state to another, you see a lot of variety, whether it comes in cuisines, whether it comes in dress, whether it comes in language, whether it comes in architecture. Everything becomes almost, I would say 360-degree पे change हो जाता है, right?
Right.
So that is really this India, this real India is actually very rich, and we as Indians, so I think most of us have not at all, explored these areas. There is
Actually,
actually
we are not interested. But one more thing I find when I am
no,
painting all
I
these
I would
paintings.
not say that they are not interested. Maybe they are not aware. That
That's true.
awareness,
Actually, you are
that
using the correct
awareness.
word. They are not aware.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, why they are not aware? Because I think as Indians, it is our responsibility to make the people aware of these areas where these unexplored, and trust me, there are so many, places unexplored. and where people they don't go, because here there's always a thing that wherever people will go, they will destroy the beauty, you know. So the nature's
That's true.
beauty, so that is why they are kept very clean and very very clean from all the people, from not very explored, no one goes there for photography also. So that is why people are not aware. So that's really nice if you are working on this project and you want to come up with such beautiful things, and at least make a list, so that, and we can, I'll assure from today, from this platform, that yes, once you come up with this list, Art Mania Worldwide is be with you to make the people aware of the areas, unexplored areas where people should go and visit. So that's my promise.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much.
Great.
Actually, one more important thing what I observe when I am painting this CDC, it's very difficult to draw each and every detail of those temples or architecture form in a proportion. So while drawing it is so difficult, so I'm just thinking कि वो हमारे ancestors ने उसको कैसे डिजाइन किया होगा, उसको कैसे बनाया होगा, एंड उस वक्त तो इतने सारे टूल्स भी अवेलेबल नहीं हुआ करते थे जितने आज हैं, तो उन्होंने जिस तरह से सारी चीजें प्लान की हैं, रियली ऑसम,
रियली
आई एम स्पीचलेस.
कुछ जो हमने देखा है, या कुछ मैं अगर लखनऊ की बात करूं, सो इफ यू हैव एवर हर्ड ऑफ बड़ा इमामबाड़ा और छोटा इमामबाड़ा,
यस यस,
दिस इज एक्चुअली
वेरी ब्यूटीफुल,
अल्टीमेट ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर, you know. So जिस तरीके से hollow walls, you know, 9 feet के walls and hollow walls, where with the thought, you know, there are so many stories in that. अगर मैं आज यहाँ उसकी चर्चा करने लगूं तो मेरे ख्याल से वो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा, but one should know what our India has.
यस,
उस लेवल पे लोगों ने सोचा और उसको बनाया according to their necessity or according to their thought process. So that was, you know, flawless जो चीजें हैं.
really amazing, awesome, what great minds they are.
True.
Really.
So इस तरीके की बहुत सारी जगह हैं जो unexplored हैं. So really we would like to wish from Art Mania Worldwide, so you come up with unique things and unique ideas. We are there with you. It was really lovely talking to you, and we would like to see you whatever you want to achieve in life. So all our best wishes from Art Mania Worldwide. Thank you so much.
I want to show you something.
Yeah, sure.
I want to show you something. This is my book, Imbue Artistry. It's a collection of my paintings. It was published by Anuragyam Publications, and I can show you some of my architectural series painting, which is already here. Yeah, see this? This is a small part of Hawa Mahal, which is very famous. And this is like a Rajasthani Chhatri, which is very famous, and it's identity of Rajasthan architecture. And this one, this is a Bateshwar group of temples from MP. And this one is a small monument we can see in Orcha, near to Jhansi. And this one everybody know very well. This is a Shiv temple. I just added few things in it to make it more beautiful. The another one, this is a Sas Bahu temple, the inner one, the inside.
Yes.
From Gwalior, but the view is very different. It is from the window. So while drawing all these like नक्काशी जो उन्होंने पत्थर पे की हुई है, ये मुझे ड्रॉ करना, सिमेट्री में ड्रॉ करना इतना डिफिकल्ट है, और उन्होंने इस चीज को सिमेट्रिकली पूरा जो है वो कार्व किया है. दिस इज रियली इनक्रेडिबल, आई कैन से.
एंड इसके साथ में कुछ और भी जोड़ना चाहूंगी नितिका. ऐसे हमारे बहुत सारे ऐसे धरोहर हैं जो अभी दे रियली नीड लॉट ऑफ अटेंशन. उनको इसी तरीके से उनपे भी बहुत अच्छे अच्छे काम है और बहुत अच्छी तरीके से है, बट दे आर नॉट प्रॉपरली मेंटेन्ड।
Maintenance is
वहां
the
ये,
easy.
हाँ, सो ये तो वो है जो मेंटेन्ड है, लेकिन ऐसे भी हमारे पास बहुत इंडिया में इस तरीके के जो टूट रहे हैं या वो आधे टुकड़ों में है, लेकिन वो एक एक चीज देखने लायक है। सो आई थिंक दैट ऑल्सो नीड्स लॉट ऑफ अटेंशन. सो आवर गुड विशेस टू यू. Thank you so much for joining to our platform and talking to us. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Just before going, I want to introduce you one more painting. This is my self-portrait.
This is your, sorry?
This is my self-portrait. You can say it's a creative self-portrait.
Right. Very
Yeah.
nice. Beautiful thought.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Artita ji, for calling me for this talk show, and we discussed a lot on many things.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll stay connected. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, and I wish you a future.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.